Completion was scheduled for mid-1966. The people of Holmdel continued to get involved in a variety of activities. The Flying Club held a barbecue and gave plane rides over the New Jersey coast. The Astronomy Club began building a telescope to observe the rings of Saturn. And for the second year, Holmdel employees gave time and energy to tutor area grammar and high school students. The first payoff, so to speak, of the research at Holmdel took place in May 1965. The first electronic switching system was installed in Succossuna, New Jersey. Much of the development work on the number 1 was done at Holmdel. The late 60s brought an air of change to Holmdel. There was development of new data equipment for NASA, an experimental telephone system for use on high-speed trains, a battery-operated lineless extension phone, and a picture phone trial between Holmdel, Murray Hill, and AT&T. Activities reflected the times. The pioneers filled ditty bags for the boys in Vietnam, and folk singers played guitar in the atrium. There were bloodmobile drives, the Garden Club's annual flower show, the Model Railroad Club's competition, and the first Arts and Crafts show. There was increasing emphasis on the social issues that faced us all. There was more work being done in the community. As always, the geese returned in the spring, as did walks on the nature trail, softball, and something new, jogging. During this period, there were developments that helped the Bell system do its job more efficiently. The first TSPS switchboard was installed at Holmdel in 1969, and the dial-a-test system made it easier for operating companies to repair payphones. There was the development of the transaction telephone for business customers to check credit cards in seconds. As the 70s began, the people of Holmdel involved themselves in more diverse activities: ski clubs, road rallies, bicycle clubs, golf tournaments. There were speakers who spoke about racial issues, women's issues, education, and the arts. Through this time, the research at Holmdel brought new products and services for the Bell system. There was the development of an improved mobile phone system. The combination of computer software, integrated circuit design, and systems engineering research resulted in the RMAT system, designed to troubleshoot and repair Dimension PBXs. In 1978, a major event took place. Arno Penzias and Bob Wilson won the Nobel Prize in Physics. Their work, studying cosmic radiation, proved the Big Bang theory. Working in their Crawford Hill lab, they were continuing the research tradition that was the watermark of Holmdel in the 30s. The pioneers were also active in the late 70s. They designed Braille books and tested preschoolers for hearing dysfunction. There were classical music concerts, square dances, and a computer chess tournament. In 1979, after months of study, Bell Laboratories decided to expand the Holmdel laboratory. Ground was broken in July for the east and west wings. The extensions would maintain the architectural integrity of the building. Technical organizations at Holmdel were expanding. Lab and office space was scarce. So, over the next 2 years, several satellite labs were opened. The first was West Long Branch, followed by South Plainfield, Freehold, and Neptune. Later, in 1980, another satellite lab opened in Lincroft. The watchwords for the 80s were competition and deregulation. Bell Laboratories entered the decade clearly on the leading edge of telecommunication research. There was the development of a high-speed integrated circuit, the digital signal processor. Work was done to develop telemarketing software, and improvements were made on the unmanned cable submarine, Scarab. As changes in technology developed, Holmdel added some new blossoms. There were innovative art shows, bigger model railroad layouts, and with Holmdel's multinational population, celebrations of national heritage. The pioneers took to the local cable TV airwaves to talk about their work. It seemed that everyone was jogging or exercising. Through all of this, construction continued. Slowly, the additions began to take shape. The expanded Holmdel is now nearly complete. The adventure is 20 years young. It has been an incredible time, with more yet to come. The next few years could be the most interesting in Holmdel's history. Cafeteria conversations speculate about what may be ahead. It's not polite to eavesdrop, so here's a look at the new cafeteria and conference center. There will be changes ahead, but regardless of what the future may hold, Holmdel will continue to do what it has always done: thrive, change, challenge, and achieve. Imagination and curiosity. These words define the experience at Holmdel. From the time Harold Friss and his colleagues charted the course of radio telephony to now, as President Ian Ross guides the labs from his Holmdel office, imagination and curiosity have been the guidelines of research. This, fused with a sense of belonging and caring, has produced a truly human experience. We look forward to the coming years with excitement and confidence. Knowing where we've been, knowing what we've accomplished, allows us to set our sights high, assured of success. The next 20 years are beginning now. It is there to discover. It always comes back to discovery.